What's up, guys? This is the 1BG Gaming here with another competitive game analysis. This time, I will be playing the main tank for our team. For the most part, I play Reinhardt, and for the very end and very exciting part, I pull out some Winston time. So, what we're gonna do to start is we're going to hop into the offense. For our offense, we kind of have a typical death ball looking one. Right off the bat, we're working towards the payload. Not much going on here out of the ordinary. We're picking off their diva. She's being super over aggressive. She was actually like right next to our spawn door, way too far up for the most sense. I'm talking about where Junkrat's laying down his traps. He threw it underneath by the health pack. And we are kind of just pushing this. I'm trying to take out the trap here, but Lucio decides that he wants to play in the trap a little too much. Here we have the Junkrat tire coming in, and the best thing that you can do is all spread out. And here he actually doesn't get anyone with his tire, which is terrific on our part. We'll converge back on the payload and start to push it again. We're kind of getting surrounded, but as of right now we just keep pushing and it's not much of a problem. Here we start to get separated a little bit. I get split off from the rest of the group and have this little elongated fight with the Roadhog, which I probably should have charged him when he went to heal right here. That was not smart on my part, and then I eventually get taken out. The one thing that I see most common with my Reinhardt play is I don't charge a lot, mostly for the fear of getting taken out and being in a bad position. But at that point, if I would have charged, I would have actually put myself in a better position because I would have been up with the team. So here we're working our way back in. We're kind of all converging together, which is terrific. We had a lot of people on voice comms here. That was a nice play by the diva to eat that Roadhog ult. I Earth Shatter, go for the charge. Wish I would have hit that Mercy instead. But here I'm able to work my way back, and the nice thing about having a Zenyatta is it kind of gives me a free will to not have to stand around and hold my shield up. It's almost like on a nano boost where I have free will to pretty much do whatever I want with not a whole lot of fear of what's going to happen. Here we might be pushing up a little too far, but I don't think we actually got anyone picked off. We lost a person, we didn't pick any of them off. I'm calling for 3 people on the payload, and we're making really good time here. We haven't really run into a whole lot of stops. Another Junkrat ult. We're able to spread out for the most part. I think we lose 1 or 2 to this. Yeah, just that one Roadhog. But we keep on pushing. They keep trickling in, which never do. Never trickle in. Trickling in is bad. I go for this Mercy here. She flies away. But we got her anyway. So that was diva ults. Kind of wasted that. Right now we're in a good position. Now they're trickling in just to try to contest. Another sound barrier, which lets me go wild, which as a Reinhardt is super fun to do. So I have Earth Shatter here, and I'm waiting for this trance to end because I know I don't want to waste it. So I'm able to get it off. Yeah, nice triple kill. We're able to keep on moving. Again, Diva's out of position. Diva's really good for diving, but when you really have no support and no backup when you're going in, it doesn't really help. They were way overextended and never were able to get back, so now they're setting up at this corner. We got everyone here. Good hook by a Roadhog. And we're taking this corner pretty solidly. Another Junkrat ult. Spread out. I expected this Junkrat ult to not be coming from so far away. We were able to take it out with our Roadhog. And then here comes our Transcendence, and I go in. Somehow pick off that Ana. Was able to stay alive from all the Junkrat spam. Good Mercy res. Kind of a desperate one, I mean. But we're able to ward him off here for the first cap. So that round went really well for us. We were able to kind of keep pushing. I actually had a lot of people behind the shield, which I also see a lot of people not doing, is playing behind the Reinhardt shield. And since they were behind the shield, I was able to protect them, mainly our supports. So now on defense, I'm Reinhardt again, but as you can see right here, I'm not really shielding anyone except our two supports, because everyone is so spread out. We're pushing up a little too far. I think we got overzealous and kind of cocky, so I'm telling people fall back, fall back, fall back. But I think we lose a couple people here in their journey back. I'm trying to just kind of get everyone back together so we can utilize the shield. Use this high ground to our advantage, lay into that Reinhardt shield. Maybe just throws up walls to be annoying, I suppose. I should have charged back at that point, so we didn't lose our Lucio. But we were able to take out the Reinhardt anyways, which is always decent. Because our spawn isn't super far away at this point, we may have a little bit of a spawn advantage. Mercy reses and then I die right away, so... Oh, there we go, yeah. I'm able to ult, I get frozen of course. Discord. Able to stall for a little bit longer. I'm trying to back up. And as soon as I put my shield down, I get taken out by that Zenyatta. So they get the point here, and now this is kind of where I'm like, oh dang, things are taking a turn for the worst. Because we lose a player. So now this whole hangar phase really kind of goes down the toilet. I'm trying to take the high ground, but no one is really there for me to shield, so I'm kind of wasting my time up here. I get sucked in by this Graviton Surge all the way up in the spaceship. I'm trying to get around, trying to drop down. And right now, seeing that we're down, the other team is being super aggressive. Me and Reinhardt are going at it here for a little bit. We exchange swings and then exchange kills here. That was an interesting fight. But we're down one of our main DPSs, our Pharah, so we're kind of sitting in a position where it's we're a little vulnerable. So they made that push way quicker than we would have wanted through that hangar phase. And now this is when the fight starts to get a little interesting. I believe our Pharah comes back pretty soon, but we're able to kind of stall him out a little bit at this corner. Reinhardt charges in and trying to push the point, push it forward. I'm backing out. I know I have a Shatter. I know I can't get frozen. Just trying to buy a little extra time to get it going here. And now at this point, we're just gonna let you watch this last little point because it's all trickle defense from here on out. Hope you enjoy.
Imagination is the essence of discovery.
Огонь по готовности!冻住，不洗澡。Heroes never die. Always on.
I have Primal Rage. It's been so long enough.
Once more unto the breach.
Rocket barrage incoming. Justice reigns from above. 不洗澡。Drop the beat.
Oh, let's break it! Damn! Through the miracle of science.
Огонь по готовности.
Fair enough. Excuse me.
Double.
Oh my gosh.
Into the iris. Oh, let's break it! Damn! Excuse me for
Good stuff.
Огонь по готовности.
drop the beat. Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Nerf this.
Once more into the breach.
Freeze! Don't move!
This will protect us. Oh, let's break it.
So, yeah, we just held them at the final point for about 3 minutes, and we were pretty happy at the end that we were able to hold it for that long. I mean, that was absolutely ridiculous, and that is a prime example of why the match is never over until the round is actually over. Trickle in, get those Tracers, get the Divas, get the Winstons, get the Mays, just try to stall it out. And we were able to turn the tide in our favor a couple times. Coming out from spawn, we had good Mercy res in there. However, I know I made some pretty stupid mistakes jumping out of my Winston bubble when the Diva ulted, and I made some really bad jumps in the spawn area. So, I know I have to work on my Winston play a little bit. I like to get a little excited and try to jump when I can't. So just learning that timing is another thing I know I need to do with the Winston play. But overall, it turned out to be a really good match. And I hope you enjoy. I hope you had fun watching that crazy trickle defense. And have a good day. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.